On this episode of Salt Lake Insider, we sit down with Tym Smart Homes and check out the amazing smart home system that they put in this Holladay Haven house. On this episode... Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Salt Lake Insider episode number 6. And I'm super excited for this one. We are back at the Holladay Haven home in Holladay. This is the biggest house on the parade of homes this year. And I'm here with Matt Montgomery with Tym. Tym is I would just call you a smart home company, but how would you call it?
Yeah, no, I mean that's great. We're home electronics.
Home electronics.
So kind of a consultant almost.
Right on. So these guys did the smart home system for this house, and it's so cutting edge, it's so over the top, it's so I didn't know that the stuff that they've done to this house was even possible. And so we're going to be talking about some of those features and what they do. And then also I'm curious to know how do you address security concerns with having a smart home, a true smart home, or even people with a Nest thermostat, a Ring doorbell, or whatever. How do you address security concerns? But first, so this house, I understand, this is kind of a cool story. I understand that the system that you guys put in this house is the same smart home system that Steve Jobs had in his yacht.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's our understanding.
Right.
So it's Savant, and it's in Steve Jobs' yachts. It also runs all the Apple stores. And so a couple of the Apple stores have got like the conference rooms in the back, and if you go in there, it's all Savant running it.
Really?
So
does Apple have a direct relationship with them, or it's just...
They definitely have a partnership because the highest end Savant system is an Apple Mac Mini with Savant software on board.
Sure.
And they've got to work with Apple for that to happen.
Sure.
So definitely a relationship there. So
it's a nice endorsement from Apple.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So, but yeah, Steve Jobs' yacht was all powered and run by the Savant system.
Cool.
So,
and that's the same system in this house?
in this home, yeah.
It's amazing. That's pretty amazing. So right now we're in the basement of the Holladay Haven home. This house is over 12,000 square feet. If you didn't see the last episode, go back and watch episode 5. We actually interviewed the home builder of this house, and we go into some more footage of the home. But for now, we're focused on, for example, this home theater behind us. They did all the sound and these cool lights that looks like the freaking Milky Way. So tell us, Brad, what else did you guys do in this home that people would be interested to know about?
Man, we try to do a little bit of everything for the homeowners. Big things are home audio, so they can listen to music in every room of the house, and they can have different songs playing at different times. So their kids can listen to the Disney Channel, and mom and dad can listen to something different at the exact same moment. It's also outside, so they can hear it at the pool, or when they're on the go-karts. And then we've got video distribution, which is a funny way of saying we can play whatever movie or TV show we want out to every single TV in the home without having to have all the cable clutter and the media cabinets. Right. All you need is just a flat screen on the wall.
Nice.
And everything else is hidden out of sight. I think they have 13 TVs, and they can just use their iPhone or their Android or Amazon Alexa and just say whatever they want to put whatever show they want on any TV.
That's cool.
So
that's very cool. And you guys did, and I'll show some video of this, but you guys did this drop-down TV out on the back patio as well, right by the pool, right?
Yeah, that was an adventure.
Was it?
Yeah, first time doing it, so it was fun. The homeowner, that was one of the few things he asked for. Most things he's just kind of a blank slate, just make sure it's good. That was one of the things he really wanted. It's all controlled by the Savant system.
Nice.
So he can use his phone to drop it down. When it drops down, it's kind of cool. When it drops down, it automatically turns on. When it closes, it automatically turns off, and we have it preset at the station he wants. And then he can use Alexa if he wants. Just say, hey, turn hot tub on. Walk out there.
I want one.
I know.
Right.
They're sweet. So,
so with Tym, you guys are a local company, right?
Yep.
You're in South Jordan or West?
Sandy,
right off I-15.
Yep.
I drove by you guys the other day, and I was like, I know those guys.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. And how long have you been in business?
So we've been in business 7 years. Just over 7 years. So my brothers and I started it, and we just we're kind of geeks about home electronics. We wanted to do more with that. So
are you more, did you just kind of evolve towards being more smart home, or are you just a home electronics company in general?
Yeah, I mean, that was always the goal. We started out kind of from the home security side of things. We were doing lightweight automation delivered to a security system.
Okay.
Just that was the easier way for us to break in. And then as we were able, we started doing more and more kind of full-fledged smart homes, home automation, home theaters.
Right.
And with the way the market's going today, it's more home electronics. It's kind of consulting people about what they can buy and put in their home and where to buy it from and how to make sure that when they piece it all together, it actually works. And
nice.
So it's as much consulting as anything else today.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to get a similar system for their home, they could call you guys up and you guys would actually install the system for them, or you just kind of like, do you have your people do that?
Yeah, it's actually a little of both. So I would say right now, most of the time, people hire us to do all the work.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of clients that come to us, they're kind of weekend warriors.
Right.
And we'll give them all the design plans and take them step by step how to do it themselves.
Okay.
And then some of them will buy the gear from us, some will buy it elsewhere, but we're kind of there to coach them along. So it just depends. Cool. Say it's probably 80-20 right now.
Okay. And so back to this house in particular, what's your favorite aspect of this house that you guys were involved with?
Man, this theater behind us is pretty fantastic.
It is. How many seats do we have? Like,
there's 14 seats, and they have a row for another 4 or 5 seats, but I think they're going to use bean bags. It's a 200-inch screen. If you're an audio nerd, the audio package is incredible.
Nice.
It's got 11 speakers and a subwoofer. But the fiber optic star ceiling is pretty sweet too.
That is cool. So, yeah, I saw that with the lights turned down, and it reminds me of being up in Jackson Hole or somewhere where you're away from big city lights and you can actually see the stars. And it looks very realistic.
And it was funny, the homeowner actually wasn't sure he wanted that. He wasn't sold on it. And then the night that we fired it all up, he and his wife came in and just sat in here and just kept watching it, kept hearing like, okay, we love this. So it's one of those features that once you see it, it's pretty cool.
Nice. So how is this the biggest home that you guys have worked on, or what kind of projects do you do in the Salt Lake area?
Yeah, this is probably the biggest project we've done. We've done a bunch that are the 10,000 square foot range, but this is probably the biggest at 12,000 square feet.
Yeah.
System size, we've done systems that actually are a little bit bigger, but nothing this complete and advanced. So we've had clients that wanted more rooms of audio and more TVs.
Yeah.
But this is the most advanced system, best tech across the board. He's got the best TVs, the best projector, the best lighting. I mean, it's top everything here, and that's unique.
Right.
And that's been fun.
Very cool. So for those people who are watching who maybe they don't have a complex advanced smart home system like this, maybe they just have a Nest thermostat, they have a Ring doorbell, they have a smart garage door or whatever, and they're concerned about safety. What can they do to make sure that their system is as safe as it can be?
One of the biggest things is just to keep it updated. So every chance they get, update the different devices, the Nest, the Skybell, the Ring. And then I would say the network. It's funny, be careful who you give your password to.
Yep.
It's really simple, but if your home network, if you have a guest network, and then your network, and don't be afraid to change those passwords a lot. Just simple things.
Sure.
Makes a big difference.
Sure. I heard one time he was an attorney with some company. So it was a random tip from someone random, but he told me that to make your Wi-Fi password super secure, if you have letters and numbers, hold shift down when you hit the number, and then you'll get the character instead.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to just make it complicated looking when you really know what the password is when it spells it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've started doing a lot of that. We had a situation not too long ago where somebody close to us was shelling out passwords for our showroom to people in the area. And so we've gotten much more aggressive about our passwords and how often we change them. If you have somebody stay at your house for a week, even if you think you trust them, good idea to reset passwords. Just be safe. Sure.
That's good advice. So this, wasn't planning on bringing this up, but there's this blue ribbon here. So tell us about this.
Just Jerem at Tree Haven, he's always really good to us. And so he always gives us, whenever he has a chance through the parade, to give us awards for trade partner of the project. He usually tips his hat to us. I think he just feels bad that
So you're saying it's like a participation trophy?
Yeah. No, I mean, we love it. If Jeremy sees this, we love it. We're flattered. All the awards we've received from Jeremy, we've got on full display at our showroom.
Nice.
They mean a lot to us. But we walked in yesterday and he handed that to us, and so we were one of his top trades this year for his home. So that means a lot to us.
Awesome. Is this the first parade of homes that you've been involved with?
No, this is our 5th one with Jeremy. We've
Okay.
actually done, kind of interesting, we've done over 25 homes the last 5 years in the parade.
Oh, cool.
So,
Other homes in this parade as well?
yeah. No, in this parade this year, just this one with Jeremy. Yep.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you want people to know about Time, what you guys do, or about smart home technology in general?
And I think the biggest thing is we just want people, when they have questions, to call us and talk to us. What we see when we hear from clients is they make a lot of general assumptions like, hey, I live in an existing home, so I can't do a smart home. And actually, there's tons of wireless solutions that are really effective.
Sure.
Or we can really easily wire in a theater and patch it and paint it. You'll never know what happened, and it's not actually that expensive.
Sure.
And when people come and talk to us all the time, they're like, hey, we don't think you can really do anything for us. And we get to talking and find out there's an awful lot that we can do to help people with their homes, whether they live in a home or building a home. There's almost always something we can do if they'll just come talk to us. And maybe right with that is that we're pretty easygoing. Like, we won't force you down, like you have to use this product, you have to use this system.
Yeah.
It's more about what's you're trying to achieve and accomplish, and us trying to help you find the right product and system for that application. So we're pretty easygoing there.
You're their consultant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. Well, thank you very much, Brad. Appreciate your time. It was nice getting to meet you and to see this ridiculous smart home system that you put in this ridiculous house. So when this episode's released, the Parade of Homes will only have 1 day left. So hopefully you guys got a chance to see this home. These guys did an absolutely killer job. I know if you go to holladayhaven.com, there's some more information about this home, and I think some of your stuff's featured in there as well. All right, thanks so much for watching. This has been Salt Lake Insider episode number 6 at the Holladay Haven home with Time Smart Home.
That's perfect.
Let's call you Time.
I like that. Stick with that.
That's more accurate. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.